Good morning. Good morning, Golden Ballers, and welcome to the Novice event. This is the weekend for grassroots players. Thanks very much for coming. We're glad to see so many new faces. We do love this event. It's a great atmosphere with lots of friendly players. You will notice there are no longer any big top prizes. Instead, we're paying out 148 cash prizes, so more players like yourselves win something. We say the Novice Series is for the many, not the few. If you qualified for tonight's singles, you are already in the money stages. I would like to introduce the new Hainsworth Silver Precision that you can see in the streaming arena, and we've also got one in the practice area over there. This is the first time Hainsworth Silver Precision has ever been used, and you are the first players to ever experience it. So it's quite an honour, really. We'll be doing promotional work over the weekend and taking pictures, getting feedback and putting stuff on Facebook. We're also holding a daily speed pool competition, which of course will be played on the new Hainsworth Silver Precision. It gives you a chance to master your game on the world's fastest napped cloth. Finally, I would like to say a big thanks to all the staff, as it's not possible without them, so if we can give them a quick round of applause. They worked very hard all weekend, tirelessly, until 2 o'clock in the morning to make sure the tournament flows as smooth as possible. So, good luck everyone, and most importantly, have a great weekend.
If you ask Morning, everybody. Got a bit of sweat on. We get away very shortly. One of the teams is a little bit late coming down. So just waiting for them to sort the sheets out. And we will be underway on this what looks like a lovely new cloth. Exactly the same as the other Ainsworth Green Precisions, just a different shade. So just bear with us for a minute or two, because they are just filling the sheets at the moment. I think they're just about done actually, so any second now we will be underway. So at the moment, I'm not too sure who's up first. In fact, I'll find out who's up first for the elite, three blind mice. This is Phil Brown on the right side. The elite fizzers. So just bear with me. We'll be joined by most of the day, most of the weekend, hopefully, by Donna Coatsworth.
Hello.
Good morning, Donna.
Good morning.
So I'm just going to dive out and get his name.
Okay.
Does set the score, screen start names. There we go. Managed it. go back on screen. So welcome Donna.
Thank you. I might not be saying a lot this game because I'm still trying to work out how he really is standing.
Yeah. Well, he's looking limp actually.
He's all over the shop. He hasn't been very
I saw him this morning at 7 o'clock. He was just coming in as I was going down to reception and had a bit of a rough night. I think all of them did. New badge day.
New badge day.
Yeah, he had a bit of a... Well, all of them had a bit of a rough night last night. I think Phil ended up with a few stitches. Just standard Blackpool, isn't it?
Exactly. It's the spirit of golden apple.
It certainly is. Got a couple of different camera angles this weekend, Donna.
Oh, look at that.
Is that level? Oh, it's not, I suppose. So once I get settled, I know what I'm doing. I've actually forgot to let the girls know on the other table. Keep an eye on their score as well, so I'm just going to tell them how to sort the scoreboard out. And then
I'm going to watch Richie of the Three Blind Mice try and take on a really jump man. I really hope at some point when Wayne gets back, he will zoom out so you can see Phil when he's taking shots. It's possibly one of the funniest things I've ever seen. He cannot walk without staggering. He then didn't realise that Richie had a ball, so he thought it was his go then. And now he's high-fiving the opposite team. I'm getting gestured at now by Phil because he cannot stand straight. And just left Richie on his awkward ball.
that's Phil Bradley lowering the tone again.
Yeah.
Not like him.
I did say when he got back, maybe you could zoom out and get a better camera angle of him actually walking round the table when we're finished. Yeah. I would love to see him walk along a line now. It's
There he is.
Look at it.
He's in pockets.
He's look. I think he's leaning against. There we go. There we go.
Happy days.
There's good preparation for Golden Apple to get absolutely led night for.
Standard, isn't it?
As is Thursday tradition. If I can speak. I wasn't drunk last night.
And I had a nice square over camera, but late last night, Rob decided we were going to put some grey racking cloths on instead of the standard green ones. And we ended up, well, I'm saying we. It wasn't me. Ended up moving the table slightly, so Steve had to come and level it this morning. That's why the overhead's not quite Level.
Oh wow.
Take that off. That's why it's not as level as it should be, but we get the
Table
idea.
looks as straight as
We get the
Phil's
idea.
stance.
It's a straight table, out bow down in the middle like.
The angle that it's on the camera looks like what Phil to be fair.
Yeah.
That's how he's probably seeing the game right now.
Yeah, he'll pot on that table, probably.
No.
Anyway. Short love.
That's a lovely shot. A very nice shot by Richard.
Mark and Laura.
Yeah.
Right. I thought there was three lads in the same team.
I believe it was.
Somebody gone AWOL.
Yeah.
Have they? Do we know?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Apparently. Well, just none of them have been to bed. I think
It's still up.
yeah. It's probably they said about that, but he's not here. He's not here. He's done the sensible thing. Just gone. Nope.
Who is it? It's not Andy Pratt, is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Pratt's in the team. Oh dear.
Look at the abuse I'm getting.
I know, yeah. Phil. I'm not going to put a camera on.
No, I wouldn't either. So that's 1-0 to 3 blind mice.
Got to nothing worse than a drum trying to understand him.
There's nothing worse than a mank drum.
Mank? Is he Mank?
Lancashire. Manchester, the same thing.
Preston, isn't it?
Oh, is he Preston?
Preston, yeah. I'm
Says a lot.
pressing on button here. There we go.
You're not worked out after all this time how to work your equipment. It's not a good thing. Or if that's crossed over. No, he's lucky. Well, he lost the leg anyway, but... As a rule states, if your ball enters the other half of the table when you're lagging, you automatically lose. Look at me going all rulesy.
Ryan's turn to put his nose in. Who's this? Ryan? Oh, that one.
Just the first bit.
What? Echoing. Thank you very much.
It's always good to get a bit of feedback. Thank you very much.
Tell us what that's like now. Obviously, I've not tuned in as yet, so I didn't know. But thank you very much. And I'm only just managing to log on any second now into the stream chat. That should be okay.
I've just noticed we've got another Richard. This is Richard Reed playing now for the 3 blind mice. Now, if they got the third player's name is Alan Kane, okay? So if they got another guy called Richard, could they get a team called the 3 Dicks? Would they allow that?
Because
under the circumstances,
probably.
I think that's
Probably,
fair,
yeah.
isn't it? Or Richard the Third.
I was about to say Richard.
Oh
the last one
my
on would be Richard the Third,
God.
won't he?
Oh,
Would he be
my
the
God.
anchor man?
We've not started this too
no,
well
you
today,
started.
have
No,
we?
you started it,
I
Donna.
know.
I knew it was a bad idea.
I prefer the 3 Dicks. I think it's a cool name.
Right, so who we got?
We
Mark
have
Holmes.
Mark Holmes for the Elite Fizzers.
Yeah, go on.
And we have Richard Reed for the Three Blind Mice. I like the name thing. I like that.
Do you like that?
Yeah, got a lot of time for that.
It's all right, though, isn't it?
I like it.
He's here this weekend, the lad that built it me.
Is he?
Yeah, he's come to play.
And what's his name?
His name is Darren Norris. So thank you. If you're not listening, I think he's playing this morning. He does the stream at the White Rose for Andy Appleton.
Yeah, I like Darren.
He's
sorting my phone out this weekend for me. It's very handy with the mobile phones and fixing and stuff.
He's handy with everything, yeah.
It's just an electronic genius.
So thank you very much, Darren. So have we had any feedback? Is the sound all right now?
Hang on.
I've not quite got it.
Yes, I have confirmation
it's
from
okay.
Kenny Webb on Facebook.
Thank you very much,
Kenny.
people. You can always rely on the viewers
to message me.
Yeah. Well, they might. Well, I've had messages, but I just don't.
It's not a competition, Wayne.
I don't read them.
But it's not. It's not.
No, I don't.
But if it was, I would be winning. Just saying. And obviously, thank you to my husband, who also messaged in and said that we were echoing.
Well, what's he doing? Is he home?
And now he's working.
Is he working?
Yeah. Someone's got to bring the money in while I'm here.
He's watching pool while he's working.
Yeah, it's all right for some, isn't it? Although I'm watching pool, I'm working,
yeah,
and
well,
not really doing a lot.
Yeah,
so.
but we're getting paid to do.
Well, yeah.
So this is Mark Holmes.
Do you know what? He's done all right considering he can't see.
Yeah, I know. He looked a bit shaky this morning
He
as well.
is absolutely ropey as hell. Oh, look at that. Yes, the drunks.
With a mouse. No, with a mouse.
Oh, it's like... he's just put it on the other side.
Press outside of it.
Oh, my word. Not even... Oh, now it's 3-0. Fabulous. Do not allow drunk people to work technology.
Oh, dear.
Drunks and technology do not go together well. Just changing subject while they're lagging. Wayne, that's my son there. He's in the final of his spelling bee at school today.
Is he?
And I've missed it to come here, so I'm a bad parent.
Well, it's not that you're bad, you know, things are... Let's do these things, but it's one of them things in life that you like to have witnessed firsthand, isn't it?
Yeah, we got him through the
Proud
first
moment.
rounds and the quarters and the semi, so it's all good.
I will get the stream chat up shortly. I don't know what's happening with this. So, do we know who we've got coming up now?
Well, we have Alan Kane
Oh, wait
for
a
the
minute.
Blind Mice.
I've done it again. Just 1 second. I'll take this off. That needs to be... I need to have a word with Darren. Alan Kane.
Alan Kane, yep.
Yep.
And we have Laura, and I could not make the name out because Phil really can't write at the best of times.
Laura, do we know when it's...
No, but I'll be able to sort of maybe recognise something that he wrote from...
Well, I don't think there'll be too many Lauras here
No,
this weekend,
no.
so we might... she's a last-minute replacement.
If you want to try and make this name out, I got it on here. There we go. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, that's Phil's writing. apologies to any of Laura's family or friends that are watching if the spelling is wrong. But
It's Laura Mackinson.
Oh, right. So I was right.
So just, who we got again? Laura Mackinson. And who did we say we had for?
Alan Kane. Oh, wow.
What?
So not only have we got part with Phil Briley for the first session, we've got his team straight back on for the second.
Yeah, they're back on again.
Wow. To be fair, there's a really good game going on next session. Not that there isn't now, but there's a really good game going on next session with on the other table, the Signets and the Three Blind Mice.
We can actually.
Good all girly affair, that.
Well, we can actually flick over to it if we want to. If we wanted to. Just
so clever, Wayne.
This is table 2 at the moment. 2-0 to who's the other team? Brickwork Turncoats at the table now. So that's table 2 in the Streaming Arena.
I'll tell you what, Laura's doing an absolute number on this guy. Poor Alan.
It's Leona, it's not Laura. I've put Laura now, but it is Leona. All those people that know me will be saying, what are you talking about, Wayne? It's
You're rubbish.
Leona.
Right, hang on. Poor Leona.
Leona.
Rolling in.
Chris is. I've just logged onto the chat now, and Chris has put it's Leona. Yeah, I did know it was Leona. I wasn't looking at her face before.
How does he know?
I don't know.
Well, we'll be having words.
Pretty girl as well.
She is. She can have him.
She can have him. Right, why is this?
Oh, look, someone knows how to work the scoreboard. Fabulous.
Oh, we've trained them.
It's good, isn't it?
Yep. It's a bit blurred. Right, so do we know who we've got next?
We have Phil Briley versus Richard Reed.
What's it on the scoreboard? He's struggling.
It shouldn't be. It was right just a second ago. I think they're looking now because that isn't reflected on the big telly. That's all. Is that there? Right,
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Once we get settled.
The man is back.
So we're still only 2-1 over there. Is that right?
What, here? Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's only three-man team, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Wayne, how long have you been doing this?
No, it's all right. I'm thinking it was 4 for some reason then.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
What's he done? What did I miss?
He could have... He's decided just to, like, grab the guy's lagging ball, if you watch this now. His ball may... You know, I'm sure that probably would have won, but look.
It might
It might not have done.
There you go.
Absolute trifle.
He's the county captain as well.
Oh, shut up.
And the I think he's the chairman or secretary or whatever he is now as well.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, there's no hope, is there?
There's just... there's no words. No words.
Good morning, Josh. Josh? Did I say Josh?
What is... Seriously, go and have a lay down or something.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had any breakfast?
I have, yeah. Managed to get me
So
breakfast.
there's absolutely no excuse for you.
I was up at 6. I was up at 5 and I was up at 4. I couldn't sleep.
I couldn't sleep because there were absolute people in the hallway banging about.
Yeah, I had all that.
Screaming, shouting, smashing doors. Me, with my normal ladylike temperament, told them to please be quiet.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That was about 3:30 when they woke me up for the 9th time.
It's buffering on there, I don't know why.
Is it internet on here?
No, there's no internet problems here.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you what I mean. But that shouldn't be buffering on the tablet. Oh, mind you, that is a bit slow.
You don't know how many people are logged onto the Wi-Fi here, though, do you?
No, that won't be it. No, for certain. It was yesterday. It was 150 megabytes upload and download. But that's really, really slow. So. So Phil Briley at the table, looking to level the scores up. No, there's something wrong with that internet there, Donna, because that shouldn't be that slow.
Ah, okay.
Let me just, I'll just take the scoreboard off a second so I can open up Internet Explorer and just test it on the old computer. There you go. So I don't know why the Wi-Fi is like that. currently on table 2. It's 3-0 to Brickwork Turncoats against the Signets, a girls team. B Porter. Just run through the two teams. This is the other two teams in the same group as the two teams we've got on stream. It's B Porter, Julie Kenningham. And Joe Elias, Gavin Brooks, Lee Nichols and Nigel Winter. They're the two teams on table 2. We'll flick over now and again if need be. Just been shown a message from Donna. Good morning, Gary. Nice to see you tuned in. We'll get there. Still sorting one or two things out.
Oh, go on, Philip.
Phil.
And won't do the score, obviously, because it's just too much,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's too busy shaking hands and high-fiving. Bugger it, I put it on my phone, it's easier. I've given up. I don't know why I'm not getting signal on the tablet. Good morning, Lee. Lee Murray. Said hello to you as well.
Lee. How are you?
I don't like not being able to read the chat. So who have you got this time? You've got Mark Holmes. Again, just bear with me while I just...
You've got Mark Holmes and Alan Kane.
It's Mark at the table for Elite Fizzers. Currently 2 frames all. Best of 9 frames. All 9 frames must be played in the group stages. Top 2 go through to the gold and silver knockout, and the bottom 2 they go forward into the bronze and a wooden spoon knockout tomorrow.
I think that's what I like about this comp, is that you're never out.
Not for a while, you're not, no, are you? Get plenty of pool.
Good morning to Gary.
Good morning, Gary.
Just tuned in.
Pixie.
You just know everyone, don't you?
He played for Lancashire Seniors. He's from Preston.
Okay.
He won a
All these Preston people.
all tune in. It's all local now, isn't it?
Who else is from Preston?
There's quite a few teams. There's a team over there from Preston.
Okay.
somewhere. I was there this morning.
Okay.
Adrian Altis' team. There's quite a few. I don't know who's in that side. I think Andy Pratt's in this side. I think he's.
Okay.
I know he is here this weekend. I'm sure he's supposed to be part of this team. Quite a few teams in from Blackpool again. I mean, when we first started here a few years ago, there was very few teams local-wise that was entering it,
Okay.
which surprised me. But we do seem to get quite a few now. Was you going to say something? Sorry, Donna. I'm good at interrupting.
No, you're all right. I was just going to say, is Andy Pratt the one that commented something on the Golden Apple Facebook page?
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah.
And then I can't remember what it was, but it's like about the weight, or I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
I know
I
he
think
got
so.
a few.
About
comments.
going on to 2 and 3 tables.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I told people if they didn't
just
fanny
don't fudge,
about,
don't
like
fudge
it's
it.
exactly.
Yeah. Simple.
Did you see my rules? That I
No,
put?
I missed it.
Did you not?
Have you
Right,
laid the
I'll
law
get 'em
down?
up for you. Well, I tried to be helpful, Wayne, as I always do. I like to think of myself as being one of the friendly, amicable referees. Let me see if I can find it. Obviously, I will have to do a slightly different version on here. That's, yeah. Yeah,
Well,
that's interesting.
thankfully, I'll not have that problem next week. I'm not too sure, John, to be honest.
May I ask how he got that nickname, John? If you can.
Is it a nickname, did he say? Or
let's
is it his real name?
Well, if it was his real name, I just wouldn't go out. Apologies to any person of that surname, possibly.
Got to be, well, if it's his surname, there's not a lot you can do. It's passed down, isn't it?
Yeah, but you wouldn't put it on the back of your shirt, necessarily. I don't know. I just don't know.
All right, he got a name on his top. Right, I'm with you. It's not his surname then. Right, okay.
See, that's what I mean.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Because if that was your surname, you'd do a play on words for your nickname, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, you would do, yeah.
You'd just be called like Donkey or something, wouldn't you?
Anyway, that's enough of that.
Indeed.
So Alan looking to keep Mark a little bit quiet here. He's down as Mark, I'm sure, with a K, and I'm sure Mark's spelt with a C.
Okay.
I've not put these names in, by the way, so you can't blame me. It's a direct download from the
I have
database.
33 likes. I put some tips on to help save crucial time during your frames in the hope that you wouldn't get moved onto extra tables.
So you've been
To
very
try and
helpful
help.
there.
I have been helpful. So tip number 1, don't wait until your teammate or captain says you're on now before you decide to go to the toilet.
Right, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Because you
lost my
should know,
headphones.
because it's written on the sheet. So you should know. You should
Sorry?
know. You should know. It's written on the sheet. So you should know when.
Well, exactly. But yeah, but how many pool players?
Yeah, straight
take
away.
any
Yeah.
notes,
Go
right?
wash their
Okay.
hands and
Number
and
2,
stuff.
don't get in a 50-person queue at the bar when you know you're going to be on in 5 minutes. That's quite
Yeah.
obvious.
Send your mate.
The third one is one of my favourites and has become very popular. When you win or lose, nobody needs you to dissect your frame ball by ball like some sort of Paul
While you stood
autopsy.
at the table before you move.
Absolutely. No
Yeah.
one actually cares what you're trying to do.
Gav does that quite a bit,
Gav Robinson is
doesn't he?
a main culprit of talking you through every single ball.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know how he
potted
remembers
since
it all.
1994.
Yeah. I don't know how he remembers
Absolutely.
it. He's got a good memory.
Yeah.
Good morning, Gav, by the way. If you're tuned in, I doubt you will. You'll be on a roof somewhere in the northeast.
I've just seen John's comment.
John?
Look at the top comment. The name's not big, ironically.
What's that? Did he say it was only on his sleeve?
Yes.
All right, well, we can't. Yeah. It must be abbreviated then. Yeah, go on then. What else we got? Is it?
Yeah, rule number 4, or tip number 4, sorry. Know where you put your cue before you play, rather than looking for it while your opponent is waiting for you.
Like Danielle McClellan.
Like Daniel, or like Vicky Lomax.
Yeah,
who leaves her cues in Chinese restaurants.
You're joking.
During an international match.
Joking.
Oh, she's ridiculous. I mean, it could have been in the sea. She didn't know where it was.
Danielle lost her cue about 5 times last year.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, because I went looking for it and it was in her car.
Oh, yeah, she'd put it in a car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Danielle's special anyway. And number 5, my last tip, was if you're asked nicely by a referee to move your match onto extra tables, don't
scream and shout and kick
moan about it.
Yeah.
I'd put, we're tired, we will take the frame off you and laugh about you in the staff room. So there are my 5 helpful tips.
They don't know how true that last one is.
Oh, it's massively true. There's nothing better during dinner time to go, oh, you know that bloke turning on table 5.
Do you get a dinner time when
well,
you're
well, it's not really dinner time, is it? You get time to like shove a sandwich down your neck. Oh, it's a nice match.
It's drilled it in.
Boom.
Fair play, Alan. Who have you got next? Let me get the names on before they come.
Oh, okay, so you've got Leona and Richie Moore. You've got her down as Laura, haven't you?
I should change it.
Yeah,
really,
you should do, really, shouldn't you?
Do you know what I'm going to do?
Are you going to change it?
Oh, no, did I change it?
No, it says Laura. You need to change it now. I've just heard Phil's team talk to Leona, which consisted of stick your chest out and have confidence. What a great tactic. Can you hear him? Chest out.
And who did we have for the?
We have Richie Moore.
It's Richard Moore on here, isn't it? If I remember rightly.
Yeah.
There you go. Leona. See that?
That's
better. Of course we can.
Of course you can. What's going on the other table, boss?
It's currently 3. Oh, it's 3-1. It's a big comeback for the Signets. B Porter letting us know that she's just won a frame.
So here we go.
So that's Julie Kenningham.
Yeah, Julie playing on the other side. Although isn't she Julie Scott now? She's recently got married. Yeah.
I don't know. She. Congratulations.
I love Dudley, but his voice goes through me like nails on a chalkboard. I want to get like a Cornish pasty and stick it right in his face.
Do you?
Yeah, I've told him this as well. He'll like the fact I'm over it because I always go up and moan at him. Well, that's a nice angle. I like that. You see him.
Do you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Leona was drinking them pint for pint last night as well, and she looks the soberest of the lot.
Absolutely.
Because she does like a drink or two. So, Richard now looking to put his team 1 frame away from victory. And I still can't understand the scoring system. I know they've changed it slightly to stop teams from potentially chucking matches to get in an easier competition. But there's not big prize money this weekend, so it's all about playing pool. So I can't see why anybody would want to play in a lesser standard of a comp. But they've changed it slightly, and it's 8 points for a win and a point a frame.
Okay.
So if you win 5-4, you'll get 8 points for winning and 4 points for losing.
For losing. Okay. Okay. I like that. I kind of
That's
like
just
that.
so, and also so a team that wins 3 will definitely be, if a team wins 5-4 3 times,
Yeah.
they will be above a team that wins
Heavy.
heavy
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas
yeah.
before it didn't work that way.
Yeah. Well, it encourages you to win frames.
Try and win, yeah.
Yeah.
It has been known for teams to have a lie-in on a Saturday morning to miss the split. And we've got Stephen Albert Mackinson cheering Leona on. I presume, I don't know, but I presume he must be some sort of relative with a surname pretty much the
Well,
same.
I do believe you're like the new day Sherlock Holmes.
I don't know how
I mean,
if
his name was Smith, right, and Leona's surname was Smith, then you'd think, oh, you know, they could be related.
yeah.
Mackinson isn't the most common name that I've heard
No.
of. So, I mean,
I used to
with the
drink Mackinson.
greatest of respect, yeah, but that was spelt differently. I think that's the way
Oh,
you
no.
spelt it.
Probably.
On there.
I spell everything different.
Yeah. Yeah, and then blame it on your keyboard.
It is. I've got a different one.
No, you've got
now.
a different keyboard now.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not
but-
from
but
1964.
It's not that. I'll let you do some typing this week. It's the angle you're typing at.
That's your hands.
I know, but you're twisted.
I wish people could see what you just did. Did you just snort?
Yeah.
You're a disgrace. You're an absolute disgrace. Oh dear. Never ends well with us two on commentary, does
It
it?
doesn't start well either.
Yeah, there's not really a good bit in the middle either.
No.
No. But anyway, back to Leona. I don't like that angle. Oh,
I don't
go
know.
on.
I've got the scoreboard like I have.
Oh, stop it.
That's a great pot. I'm going to have to...
Oh, I didn't change the score on there. Hang on.
a bit later on, Donna, I'll move that a little bit closer.
Yeah, it would be handy.
I'll
like,
clear some space.
nearly
I'll put it where my charger is there.
nearly like breaking my neck to lean
Yeah.
over the table. But it's all right, you know.
I like to make it awkward for myself
Yeah.
and others.
Yeah, cheers. I'm quite interested into the music that we're listening to right now as well.
It's chilling, isn't it?
Have you ever
You
watched
won't get-
Anchorman?
You won't get copyrighted with that music, would you?
No, because it's not even proper music,
It's
is
not,
it?
is it?
Have you ever watched Anchorman? The bit where
No.
he's on the stage with his like flute, and he does
Flute?
jazz flute.
Oh, like a
That's what
clarinet?
it sounds like. Yeah. No. Well, yeah, yeah.
Or is it a
And
flute?
he does it well. No, it's like it's.
Is it
I
at
don't-
the
it's like
side?
yeah, it's like a flute. Yeah.
At the side?
I don't know why we're doing like
Yeah.
universal sign language for flute. Yeah, but yeah. Just getting abused by Phil. Really, I'm not impressed. I'm gonna go over there and slap the chops off him in a minute.
He's not even going to sober up because he's got
No.
another pint in his hand.
And he's still got his hospital wristband on.
Has he?
Attention seeking.
In it, yeah.
Disgraceful man. Well, I say man. Yeah. What is he? Oh, I don't. Oh. He's like, you know when you see the like the history of evolution. He's
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle. He's like, he's not full monkey, but he's not quite man.
For those of you that are wondering who we're talking about while the owner's just deciding, he's there,
Look,
the one
look.
with a shiny head,
The one that's leaning over like a monkey.
with his hospital tag on.
Yeah. Mental hospital. Look, I think he's talking to he hasn't even got a phone in his hand. Was he talking to like an e-cigarette or something?
I think he was rubbing his poorly ear. He's got a poorly ear.
I know. Scrapping.
Scrapping. How can you split your ear open like he has done by somebody
Don't
just
know. I wish I'd seen it though.
some slap that, wasn't it?
Oh, I wish I'd done it. Join the queue.
Join the queue. There's a big queue.
Massive. Such a big queue for such a little man. Penner's on chat.
Thank you, Adam.
How you doing, pal? Hope you're well. Penners is playing a money match
Is
this evening
Where?
against Lewis Turner. I believe it's at Rockwood Wood Football Club, but I could be wrong.
All right, okay, I didn't see that one.
I think it starts at 6. 6, maybe 7 penners. Can you enlighten us a little bit?
Is Jason doing that one?
No, I believe it's Telford Pool TV.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the brainchild of James Brennan and Danny Evans. It's a decent stream as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I've not had a chance to watch it properly, but we would be doing it while we're here this weekend. I'm not even going to give it airtime. I was going to mention some money match that's been mentioned yesterday, but no, it's not worth it.
Fair enough.
No.
But anyway, yeah, Penners is playing tonight. Penners playing Lewis Turner, who's
What's that for? Do you
one
know?
of the. I believe it's $9 grand.
It's not too
So I mean,
bad.
it's not pennies.
Did you hear about? I know. Did you see Reggie's live last night?
I don't do it.
You don't like watching
I've had him.
Reggie's lives, do you?
I don't. Yeah, we'll leave that
Yeah.
in the little box where
No,
your
it was-
money matches for this weekend
He was
are.
talking about some Calcutta that was.
Oh right, yeah, he would be.
Someone in a clown's uniform or clown's
Yeah,
clown filter.
yeah.
One person, with all the hype, not hype, but with all the stuff going on about Calcuttas at the moment and Taxman and what have you.
Yeah.
I can probably understand why, but only one person bid on that particular Calcutta,
Oh wow.
and so that was a bit of a flop.
Oh dear.
And it was one from Murphy's as well, so you would have thought, it would have.
Well, yeah, it's a very prestigious event, to be fair.
Yeah. So when the bidders start not bidding, then
Well,
there's
yeah,
nothing down for him, is there?
absolutely. So 7:30, I was half an hour out-ish. Yes, it's at Rockwood Ironwood Football Club and 10 grand pot. Cheers, Penners, and good luck.
Good luck.
I shall be trying to tune into some of that later. Obviously, I'm too professional to do it while I'm working.
Can have it on here if you're here.
That's a poor shot.
So Richard just starting to do a bit of fudging.
On it, and yeah.
He's got his
On
head in his
himself.
hands. He's got his head in his hands. What have we
Fudging.
done?
I think it took him, and Phil's laughing at him. I think it took him about 10 seconds to work out that he's just fudged himself.
There's not many people do that, is there? It's
What, fudge themselves? Well, it's
Yeah.
not a great tactic, is it?
not really.
Let's be fair. I'm not sure what to do. Let's tie up my balls. It's different. Yes, Mr. Penwell, I was meant to be reffing you. I do apologise. But, yeah, I wasn't meant to be here. But now I am.
He wasn't meant to be here.
I wasn't meant to be here. I wasn't going
Why?
to be. I wasn't going to be here. I can't remember why. But at one point, I think I wasn't able to be here. Oh, nearly recover from that. He's still okay in this frame unless Leona pulls something out.
With no Matt this weekend as well, or next weekend.
No.
We had his-
Small mercies and all that.
Can't say that.
Say
I
what
would never say
Say what I want.
anything
I'm
like
here.
Good morning, John. John Mercer.
The machine. Good morning, nurse.
Mark McDonough's tuning in. I'm sure he. No, Mark was supposed to be part of this team. He must have got a coach
was he?
job.
Oh, okay. Mr. Penwell, you're absolutely right. You're way below the standard that I referee at. Apologies. Get better
It's not
or
very
get
nice,
another
Donna.
ref. He started it.
This is like an institution now coming here in June.
Mental institution.
My feet are killing me. I've done nothing but walk and
Grow up, mate.
2 days solid. I'm telling you.
Oh, I've just been advised that my son won his spelling bee.
Did he? He won it.
Yay.
Happy days.
Well done, Hayden. Sorry that I'm.
So you're
not
buying him
going to-
treats tonight or not?
Well,
Is it-
if he
you not do treats for
if he
kids?
well, I'm not there, am I? So yeah, I'll buy whatever. I'll buy something for him and I'll eat it.
You eat it. Yeah.
He was.
I do that a
he's-
lot, actually.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
Buy my
Kids,
boy
would you
some
like
sweets,
some
and
sweets?
I'll just get a bit peckish at night, and
Yeah.
I'll just eat them, and then all of a sudden you're not there for him the next day. Where's my sweets gone? Oops. Your mum ate 'em.
The winners of each respective year get a meal at the local harvester with their headmistress.
With the headmistress?
Yeah.
Would you really want to win that?
Saves me dinner though, doesn't it?
Would you really want to win that though?
Well, I wouldn't. I'm 44. It's
Well,
a bit
I know,
awkward, isn't
but
it?
you
Going
won't-
to dinner with like my son's headmistress.
You won't want to win a meal with your headmistress. She must be a nice headmistress if that's the prize.
Oh yeah.
But well done anyway.
Hayden, they don't know how much that's going to cost them. Hayden's
He's
an
a big eater.
absolute gannet.
Is it?
Yeah. We've started calling him Chunk from the Goonies.
Okay.
And we make him Truffle Shuffle. It's funny. It's what you have children for, surely.
Yeah,
Just to
have a
embarrass
laugh.
them.
Yeah, of course it
exactly.
is. Now then, where's this going?
Flick. Beautiful.
That's a great
Beautiful.
shot from the owner. She's got the problem with the last red. It doesn't double into the opposite corner, so. But she can. Oh, is it a bit straight? I was going to say she might be able to land low on this red, but
I don't think
she can she?
The trouble is, I was playing in a flyer last night with a borrowed cue and borrowed chalk. And these pockets don't take well if you force them.
They don't.
If you try and put them in at pace, they don't seem to take them as well as
They should
some.
be too generous. They should be a little
But,
bit tight.
yeah. I mean, she's got a cocked hat.
Cocked hat, yeah. And we've not mentioned the cloth. Nobody's mentioned it on stream, actually.
What's the cloth, Wayne?
This is brand new, first time ever used here at the Norbreck this weekend. It's the Hainsworth Precision Silver.
Ooh.
It's exactly the same as the Hainsworth Precision Green.
But
Same,
it's silver.
Same weave and everything,
Yeah.
but just in silver.
So is this like Ross McInnes's tables, but he's got blue? Is that something? I know that he has.
He
Doesn't
has
he have
Hainsworth,
Hainsworth
yeah.
match? Has he got Hainsworth match in blue?
Do you know, I should
And
know,
this
but I
is-
don't. And
It's something like that. I know it's Hainsworth.
I'm not too
I
sure.
think his is Hainsworth match in blue, so we've got Hainsworth Precision in silver.
But they
I
do,
like.
they do this in Hainsworth match as well. So they do it in match and precision. The silver, the new silver range. And obviously it's for
Oh wow!
a better streaming experience.
Yeah, I think green looks really dated on stream now.
Yeah, and I think the way it's going anyway, I think the IPA build it as, or the way Kev used to say, they wanted to identify pool as, because otherwise it's looking at
Small ball game, isn't
yeah,
it?
small table snooker. You know, that's
Yeah.
what people compared it to. But just try and ask.
That'll do.
We'll do it.
Oh, see, look at me being right. Ross McInnes has the Hainsworth match in blue. Get a load of me.
There you go. That's where Aidan gets his memory from.
It's what it is. It's not a bad shot there, you know. He's cut off the angle. I think Leona's going to have to swerve this, you know.
Can she hit it with pace? Will it straighten up?
No, I don't think she can.
Round the angles.
Or if
Bottom
she
cushion.
hits it with loads of sides, she might be able to clip the.
She needs a lot. She
the
can't
red,
hit it too
but
hard, don't
No,
her?
I know.
No.
Never
No.
in a million years. But he's still got that tricky one on the rail now.
It's not easy.
You never know. The black is awkward because it's it's harder to cut.
Well, he needs to play that yellow just below the white into the black and develop them both.
Yeah.
But he's not seen that. He's looking at, I think, maybe playing a skill shot. Well, with a plan anyway. Yellow onto red. I don't know why. He could play the yellow into the black
Play
and
the
screw the
yellow
white
to
back
the-
and still be on the one to the top left.
Yeah. I'd be playing that yellow on the right hand side with top onto the black for the black to pop the yellow. The yellow will stay sort of middle table-ish.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Just try to knock it out. And we've got to remember as well, before we start getting a few comments on chat, this is a novice weekend.
It is.
There is
it
one or two half-decent players like Ryan Bodsworth, who won everything last year.
Ow, he's an amateur. He's an amateur bandit. That's
No.
what he is.
But yeah, the majority of the players are novice players.
Yeah.
County B standard or less. So we're not expecting miracles from anybody. Well, we might see one or two.
Alright. Jason Davis, good morning, my darling. I hope you're well. Warrington player, Jay.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's another
Lovely
good shot from
She's
Leona.
done well there.
She's playing better than the blokes. Shaking her head, she's not happy with that.
She's getting another shot.
Yeah, of course she is, yeah. Well, she should do.
She
Depends
is. She is
if
getting
it's
another
true,
shot.
otherwise- well,
I don't
well,
care. She's still getting 50p, so she gets another shot. Let's do balcony betting.
I know I'll be end up
50p.
skimp with you. I don't gamble.
Grow up, Wayne.
No,
How many
I don't.
times am I going to tell you to grow up this
I
weekend?
don't
Just
know,
grow up.
probably every 10
Sort it like
minutes.
that. Sort it out.
No, his problem's the black in it, but it's not really a problem. You can
I
double
bet
into
it
the
is.
middle pocket.
I bet it is. I bet it's a problem.
I have every faith in him.
Well, put your 50p in then.
No. I've
Go
come here to
Go on,
earn
put
money,
me-
not lose money.
Double me hourly rate.
No,
Go
I'm
on.
not doing it, no. I'm not doing hourly rate.
Oh, look, the ref in me's watching for
It-
the T-shirt. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's fudging.
That's outrageous. I would smash the absolute back end out of that black.
What in a situation like this, you hope you know your opponent gets it now, because
I
you should have
hope
gone
she
for
gets
them.
it, exactly. I mean, I suppose essentially it's the right shot where the black is, but like you say, it's an amateur weekend.
Yeah.
Everybody sees things differently.
Of course you do, yeah.
He's playing on the side of caution, which is good. You play percentage shots,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is the right thing to do.
Yeah, he's hoping
I
Leona
just
gets the
hope-
black out for her,
Yeah.
you know, for him, and leaves it possible. Because she is going to have a go at it no matter what. She's
Yeah.
not just going to play safe. There's nothing.
I reckon she's going to hit it. Right, where is it going? Hang on. No, I don't know.
She could double it off the bottom cushion into the top left. She could. 1, 2,
Nah,
3.
just, yeah, I'm trying
She
to work
could
it
play
out.
the cock tap. I'm not too
Oh,
sure
I've
if
seen
it'll
it.
go.
Right, white ball off the bottom rail to send it up. Massive pocket.
Kick it into the
Yep.
top right.
Either way, even if it don't go in,
Might go
it's
behind it.
knocking the
yeah.
yellow.
Yeah, as long as you hit the black thick enough.
Hello, Shek.
Ooh.
Mark Sherritt say hello. Bless it.
Yeah. Okay, John. Of course. Well, I think she went for the double into the top left there, just not quite caught it thick enough. Well, I don't know what they've done to the scoreboard over there, Donna, but it's 18-2 at the moment.
18-2. Thank you for your comment, Shek. Very kind of you. And that's the win for the three blind mice, which takes the score to 4-2. In fact, no, it's 9, isn't it? God, sitting, listening to Wayne absolutely numbs my brain. Just going to change the score on here. So we have Leona versus Alan now.
Right.
In fact,
Is that you
no,
telling me
I
to
don't
change
know
the name?
why.
Leona?
No, hang on. I don't know why Leona's on now. No, it's not Leona.
Who should it be?
It's Phil.
And who's Phil playing?
Yeah, it's Phil versus Alan.
mean, at some stage as well, Donna, over the weekend, if you fancy it, you can take one of the microphones out and go and have a chat with the team. I wouldn't recommend it against the fizzers.
No, definitely. Do you know what? For comedy purposes, and if you never wanted to stream again, I would.
Yeah.
Can I let that bloke know it's a foul lag?
Just a thought.
Go on.
With him using the white there.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to use the white with a coloured ball when you're lagging off?
We don't normally, but essentially,
There's
nothing to say that you can't.
And even, I mean, I'm not too. That will be a smaller white anyway, won't it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's slightly smaller because of the mechanism, isn't it?
So
essentially, you're getting some sort of advantage or disadvantage in using it. If two people were using it and I was reffing, I wouldn't have an issue with it, to be fair, unless one of them did. But you know. Good morning, Kerry. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. The fact that the cloth clashes with the flooring, it all looks a bit beige, doesn't it? It's all a bit dull.
We said that last night, me and Rob. You can't win sometimes, you know.
I know.
And we had a black carpet last year, which made it look really, really dark. And I think it's gone now. We left it behind the bar in the corner. It was there in November, which we didn't need to use it because the floor's there's a big black mark on it now, but it was nicely newly painted in November last year. So we don't really need a carpet down, but it does clash a little bit now with the grey. Can't win, can you?
I know. Good morning, Molly. This is being played at the Norbreck Castle Hotel in Blackpool, as it is every year. And I think you need to get a team together maybe next year and come down and experience it for yourself, pal. It's a brilliant weekend. It's possibly, well, in my opinion, it's, Dudley's voice. It's the best event on the calendar because it's laid back. It's pool in the environment that pool should be played in. Pool is a pub sport. You've got your music going on in the background. You've got banter. You've just got everything. You've got beer, and it's not, it's just.
We've not had the sing-along songs yet, though, have we?
No, we will.
It's early, isn't it?
It's early. You can't be.
Yeah. Last year was absolutely.
It started
different gravy.
Bapto last year, right?
On it.
Considering this was my thing, that Bapto is the sensible competition.
More serious one.
Absolutely, it's an established comp, been going on, is it 45 years now, 44, 45 years?
40, I think it's the 43rd, 44th.
Something like that, isn't it? It's around
we're not far off.
So, I mean, you've got an established and a prestigious competition like that. And last year, Sharon's managed to talk, or Sharon and Rob, should I say, sorry, have managed to talk the committee round.
No, I think what happened was there was only Mike here because Bob Lakeborough, he was poorly. So he came early and then he left.
He
went back home.
I know that she
so
said that
when
he was here, when she was here, but we don't normally have music, do we, with Bapto? I know. Feels so special.
Yeah.
But we don't normally have music here
at
Bapto. So to be able to, the videos of people singing, we're having Sweet Caroline and is Alice, and it was absolutely tremendous. Alice? Oh wow!
Has he just broke them off like that? No way.
Oh
no way!
Oh my word!
Somebody moved the table. Has he got a lean on it? Phil's shaking his head. What you done there? How's he done that? Well, let's have a look.
Seriously,
look at the replay.
Can we have a look at this? Because this.
I need to set it up anyway because we should have.
It's like I've gone and sat in the middle of the right-hand side of that table. That is absolutely and he's broke from that side.
Joking.
Look at that.
How's that happen?
Look at that.
That's got to be the break of the century.
You cannot you cannot replicate that.
Unbelievable.
2 balls have landed the other side of the table.
I need to do this.
Oh my word. Well, this is not going to be a quick frame. Especially because it's being played by somebody who can't see. I mean, oh dear. Mercer. Harsh, that man. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. As a tournament ref here, if they're going to tip-tap you about in this frame, I'm going up and I'm pushing all the balls down the end and demanding a re-rack because I can't sit through this on a Friday morning. Seriously.
Should we go for a brew?
Seriously, I might go for a sleep.
I've never seen that before.
Do you know what? I reckon Phil Brearley plays better when he can't see.
Phil and
Yeah.
better. Well,
No,
plays
seriously,
better in the same
plays
sentence.
better. Yeah, but plays better when he's drunk as a skunk. Oh, seriously, Sheck's got the right idea. Just smash the granny out of him. I can't be coping with this. I don't even care if the black goes in. Just smash it.
So just bear with me a second. I'm just going to...
What are you doing?
I'm just...
Oh, everything's gone wrong here now.
No, it's all right.
What are you doing?
They don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I do.
Can't
I might
see.
go live.
Can't see, honestly.
You can't see. Phil can't see. I can't see. Oh, Adam and the Ants. First album I ever bought.
Is it?
Yeah. Kings of the Wild Frontier. Go on.
You didn't dress up as well, did you?
No, no. To be fair, I was only like 6.
Was you? Is that all?
Yeah.
Behave yourself, Donna.
Got to do the Prince Charming arms.
So, we'll have a look at that break in a second or two, Donna.
Oh, have you replayed? Is that what you did?
I've just
Have you got a
set it
little
up,
copy
yeah.
of it?
I've just set it up, yeah.
Ooh. Wayne learned how to replay. Oh, that's a foul. What a melt. Never been a pool player, that boy. John, can I call a re-rack if players agree? It's kind of a bit of a tough one. What you can do as a referee, that if the game is not progressing, then what you generally do is you say to the players, right, this is going nowhere. I'm going to give you 3 shots each.
Just
I'm
got
gonna...
the replay there, Donna.
Oh, nice.
And it was a cut break as
It
well.
was a
wasn't
cut break to the left-hand side of the pack as you're looking at it, so the right-hand side of the screen. Ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, can you not interrupt me? I was speaking to Mr. Bevan. Thanks. Yeah, you would generally turn around and say to the players, say, right, it's not progressing. You've got 3 shots each or 5 shots each.
Yeah.
If nothing has moved on from where it is, if it's still going nowhere, then we're going to re-rack
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
You can't. The trouble is, you can't. It goes into sort of dodgy territory when if the players are going, oh well, I don't like it. Let's have a re-rack,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they could both do that at any time.
Both players
So
have got to be playing negative shots, and then you've got to give them a warning at the end and what have you. Yeah, because there's always, well, I'm saying always, but there's majority of the times there's going to be a player that's happy with a situation like this.
Yeah.
So unless you give them a warning and give them the opportunity to open them up, if they don't want to have a re-rack, then...
John, no, if there's no ref and the players decide that they might as well re-rack them because they were horrific, then that's up to them.
Just crack on,
that's
don't
just, you know, no ref, you do what you want, essentially. I think Connor put a comment saying, why would you re-rack from there? It was just a joke, Connor. Just didn't want to hang around for half an hour for a frame. Hope that's okay.
You've just seen the yellow come out there, but
Yeah.
it wasn't centre at pocket there. He played that at pace into the jaw, which is right to drop. He's looking a little bit bemused, but it was into the jaw.
I'm just going to shoot off for 5 minutes. I will be back in a second.
No worries. So you can just see that shot again. Yeah, he did play into the jaw. That was a bit jumpy. So it's now currently 6-2 to Brickworks against the Signets. So Phil at the table. On Reds, he's going to try and move this one. Oh, he's not. Thought he was going to. Well, he's saying it turned, but. So 2 shots once again to Alan from 3 blind mice. He's developed his most awkward ball. And ends up putting another yellow save. So still got a bit of work to do here. I mean, there is a 3-ball plan. He could possibly play that, and if he hits it at the right pace, well, he's going to be on it unless he goes in off. He's gone in off. Well, he would have been on it. So, chance for Phil here. Again, he's got a bit of work to do. I'd be tempted to develop the red that's just below the black here, because those 2 reds in the middle of the table do go to the centre pocket, obviously. So this is his most awkward ball. Play to get on these 2 as well. He's played it in such a way he's tied the other red up, so he's going to have to play that off the red now. If he's looking to clear up here. He's got to be careful he doesn't go into these 2 yellows. Oh, he's missed the pot. What I'm saying, he's missed the pot. He's managed to fluke it in the top corner. Holding his hand up. Well, I'm surprised I didn't have a go at that. Just flick it off the red, just bump the other red out. All the balls were there. I mean, he's probably just trying to make sure, but somebody of Phil's capabilities should have been potting that. And developing the other red. So again, now he's got a bit of work to do now. It's not as easy either. Yeah, drunk is an understatement. All of them, I think, well, apart from Leona, was a little bit worse for wear. One of them didn't make it down this morning, so Leona's playing. And bearing in mind, this is the Novice series. Whatever you watch this weekend, if you think you can do any better, just make sure you register for next time. Get yourself down here. Unless you're county A player or above standard, you've got no chance. Well, one is at the moment it's you're allowed one county A player. I think it's changing again next year. So just keep your eyes peeled for more information on that. But there is talk that this and the Pro-Am formats are going to change slightly. So there will be a competition for absolutely anybody and everybody next time round. County superstar. Phil's a B team player. I think he's helping out. I don't know. You might be able to tell me, James. How's he been getting on? I know he has been playing a few county A matches. He is actually playing. I mean, I know he's had a few drinks and he's a bit worse for wear, but he's actually playing better of late. Every time I've seen him play. He's gone over, he's shaking all the opposing team's hands as well. So we've got Mark Holmes versus Richard Moore. Looks like the missing team members just arrived. Andy Pratt just stood behind Phil there. Nice for him to turn up. I'm sure Andy's part of that team, but positive. Match on the other table's finished. 7-2 to the Brickworks Turncoats against Signets. And there is no Black Ball shootouts this weekend unless in the group stages 2 teams tie on points, or 2 or more teams tie on points. They all have the same result against each other, and it'd be a 3-way playoff. Yeah, he is as well, Gary. I don't think he's shut up all morning. Well, that's different from Richard. It's not left Mark anything to go out here, so he will be coming back to the table.
Right, what's going on then?
Donna's back.
Hello.
It's close. Not close enough though. Would have given himself a great chance there for the manage to sneak that in. But as it happens, Mark's got a chance here now to level the scores. He's going for the double. Going for the back double. Nowhere near.
Hang on.
White's closer.
Hang on.
Behave. You can't do that.
It was the only way to get on it. That's knowledge, that.
I'm gutted me overheads skew whiffed on her. That took me ages to set it up yesterday. And then Rob.
That's a good shot. Oh.
Yeah, then Rob nudged the table last night, so it's a little bit skew whiff. But I can't believe how long it took me to do that. You know, when you're trying to set it up on a pair of lamps that keep moving as well, swaying after you've just touched it, it's a bit of a nightmare. But
that's the thing. I mean, there's no other way to get the lights in this setup other than rigging them up over on.
No, well, what I'll do later now, we'll have it all right for tomorrow because I'll twist the table slightly later on tonight and get Steve to re-level it when he comes in during night.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it now.
Don't like this.
What?
Don't like this.
Don't like what?
This shot.
Oh, this shot?
Yeah. Don't think Rich does either. Not sure it passes, you know. I mean, it looks like it should pass, but I think it's dead tight on the black. Oh,
Flies
he's
in,
just
Donna.
milking it.
Flies in.
Oh,
Perfect picture.
it's just. Hang on.
What's?
Shall I just like get a time out while I go and get him a big glass of milk? I think he's worried about topping it through and.
Well, yeah, but if you
just had to nudge
there
him
was a
into it,
slight
didn't
angle
he?
anyway, so
Exactly,
you're always going to go into the black.
Yeah.
You just pump it a little bit harder, and you can have the room. But the only problem he's got now is he's getting on the black from this.
Yeah.
This is not difficult to pot.
The thing is, these tables are really quick as well. So he's got to play this like
Get
dead
the right
gentle.
camera angle.
Oh, probably the best he could do there. Do you double it? I'd be doubling this because if you cut in and you miss it, you've got the skilly, and if he pots the yellow and not the black, then it's game over. I'd be doubling it. I like doubling. I can't.
He's going for a nip, isn't he? He's going for a nip.
Yeah.
He's gone for it. He's nailed it. Oh, I thought he'd nailed it.
Commentator's curse. See,
It looked like he nailed it.
that's why you go for the double.
He overcut it, Donna.
Well, it's because he should have gone for the double.
Now then, big chance now for Mark.
Oh dear, I'm tired.
Was he going for the one over the hole first? Did you not play the plant there?
It's beautiful.
Just control the white. I mean, he's landed all right,
Yeah,
but
I mean, I'd have played the plant, but yeah.
now he's in more or less straight. Well, he's okay anyway because the black's bottom side at pocket,
exactly.
so not too
Hit
bad.
it with a little. I wouldn't be hitting it, but wow. Fair play. That's confidence. That. And we have a tiebreaker.
I'm going to have to, a bit later on, I'm going to put that overhead camera on a separate feed. And then it won't have the scoreboard on it.
I'm trying to work out whether it's meant to be me or you that's Stu Williams. I'd like to
Stu
think
Williams?
I don't sound like Stu Williams, do I?
Must be you, Donna.
Yeah, all right.
Deep Wigan. You're nearer Wigan than what I am. Are you?
Wigan.
Maybe not.
Yeah, shut up.
I look like I've eaten a load of pies, though.
I'm probably as annoying as a ginge.
Stu's not annoying. No, he's not. He's all right.
Wow.
He's all right, Stu.
The boy's a cretin.
I'll do the names, shall I?
Yeah, go on.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
So you got Leona and Richard Reed.
I like this new scoreboard.
It's good, isn't it?
Well, it's not new.
You need to take the C out of Leona's surname, though, because that's going to bug me.
Is there no C in it?
No, no C.
Well, now you tell me. It's been on there about 2 hours.
Hang on. You saw a
You're not
possible
paying
relative
attention.
on there which didn't have a C in it.
How come he never said anything?
Well, because he probably pities you
No, it's
and
nothing to do with that.
realises that you can't spell.
So is that how you spell the drink, Mackinson, then?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. No, James, I've not had a single cigarette. I stopped on the 8th of February.
Wow.
No e-cigarettes, no tablets, no chewing gum, no nothing. That's because I'm hard. Nothing. And I don't even feel like one anymore.
You don't feel like a fag?
No. Yeah, you've done her.
Oh, dear.
I nearly replied to that as well.
I know. That's a... Ooh.
And then I
that
thought the
would have
better
been
of it.
pretty.
Good morning, Rob. Come to tune in to your fellow Preston.
Oh, it's more Preston.
Prestonites.
Prestonian. That sounds good, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
Prestonian, yeah. I think that's what I was looking for, but I couldn't think of it. Prestonians, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they're well, they're doing all right now, really, because they're 4-4, but they have been struggling a little bit. But I think that's probably due to the fact that Leona's carrying them, because the other two are a little bit worse for wear. That's not a bad shot from Leona, actually.
Oh, she's making him work for it.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot either.
Would have rather that didn't go in.
Well, yeah, he would, because nothing else goes now. Well,
You
the
get
one
that
at the top
bottom
right
one,
goes.
yeah.
It's played safe.
Oh, I'm giving Leona the chance to get that bag.
She's got one awkward ball.
She gets this bag now, top right. Don't pot it, Leona, just...
It's looked like she's got a nice suntan there. Was she?
And that's a foul.
Yeah.
She does, yes.
I'll have one in a few weeks.
Oh, where are you going?
Greece. Again.
Got too
Don't
much
look so
money,
sad,
you
Donna. Don't look so sad.
Disgraceful.
I'll send you some pictures from the beach while I'm spotting the boats. I do every year. I like to spot the boats. People
Yeah, I bet
tend to get in the way.
nobody's going to know that you're on holiday, are
People
they?
get in the way.
No.
No.
See, now where that's a good shot to get the red out. It wasn't very well executed.
No.
And he's in a bit of a world of pain here.
That was not the best. He's got nothing on at all.
See, look, Rob knows. Get some holidays, you do.
It's got to be done, hasn't it?
To be fair, I like it when you're on holiday because you're further away from me.
That's not very nice, Donna.
Just throwing it out there. Speaking for the hordes. That's hordes with a D.
Yeah. Why does that keep stopping?
Tell you what, Rich is certainly not making this easy for himself here. He's giving Leona every opportunity, and from what I've seen, the girl can pop. Do you know what I mean? She can play.
She's a steady player, is Leona. Without a doubt.
He's playing a very dangerous game.
great pot.
It's a lovely first pot.
That's given her an absolutely great chance here now. Just takes her time. I think the one to the top left is the one to take. She's going to be on the one to the top right. I don't get why this is buffering.
Just, okay. She's on a mission here.
Nothing like putting pressure on your teammate.
Exactly.
If you can let us know out there as well, if there's any buffering or anything like that. I'm struggling here at the minute. I don't know why. It might be this new internet cable I've got, which Colin did warn me yesterday, which I wasn't aware of. But I might have to change it.
Do you know what? She's making him work for this. I like this.
She's doing all right, isn't she?
Because those two yellows down there, down the bottom now, I don't think he can get the white behind the first one from this angle. Doesn't look like he can. That's a good containing shot there.
Yeah, cheers, Wayne. I don't know, it must have been my phone. Just got it back on now. Strange.
It's all smashed and done in.
I did that after about 2 weeks. And I didn't realise I've been paying all year. I got that July last year, so I've had it nearly a year, and I don't normally, but I didn't realise I was paying insurance on it.
What a fool!
Been paying insurance all year
and didn't bother claiming.
Didn't claim for it.
And you still haven't.
I
Obviously.
can still claim for it now.
Yeah.
You know.
What a div.
Yeah. I just don't like the thought of having to pay something like £100 excess.
You shouldn't have to do that though.
No, no, you shouldn't.
Just give it to Darren Norris. He'd do it for like 15 quid, 20 quid.
Danny says there is a little buffer. Well, I probably believe they might well be. I don't know. I might have to change that internet cable. If Colin's still about, that is.
He'll be up top table, won't he? He's got some work to do here, Richard, on that last ball.
He has. He's tried to nudge it out there, and
I'm not sure I'd have done that. I think I
himself.
Just, I think he can still get to it, but certainly not to double it, I don't think.
Oh, come on, Wayne. I think putting that on a separate feed is a must.
He can definitely get to it, but he's not doubling this. He's got the cut down the rail, but he's got to get this spot on. If he gets this, so I don't know whether it goes past the back red, but he can certainly nudge it out of the way and leave his yellow there. Well, he's queuing up though. It's like he's about to larrup it, so who knows?
Yeah, mine's doing the same, John. So I can only presume it is the internet here, but it's a really strong internet, so I don't know. It may well be this new cable I've got. I only use them for the cameras normally, but the last time I used my cables, somebody took them down for me and busted the little lugs off both of them. So I only noticed when I got them out to use them again this weekend.
Fair enough. Yeah, that
chance
was
here for Leona.
That was a double that never went. I'm surprised he played that, but okay. So Wayne's going to go and sort the cable out. Oh, that's a big miss. It's a big miss there by Richards. Letting Leona in again. Good to hear you've got no buffering, Brian. Wayne's about to try and change the cable over, so hopefully those that are experiencing any difficulties won't be doing so for much longer. If Leona's looking at this this plant in the top right, she's going to have to hit this with a little bit of pace to stop that front red from settling on the bottom cushion. Well, she gives it a little bit of welly and it'll bounce out a bit, possibly leave it in the opposite corner. That's perfect. Now all she needs to do here is hold her nerve. And that will be a brilliant win for the Fizzers. Just needs to bounce off the bottom rail. Gary, I think you're a little bit late, but kind of get where you're coming from. So what these balls are about now is just nerve. And unfortunately, that should be game over. But if he overhits this like that, these tables are running really fast. I mean, it may sound obvious from what you can see, but they really are rapid. Mark, not sure about why it's cutting off. Wayne's just changing some cables over. Some people are having no problems whatsoever. Some people are getting slight issues. I'm assuming on that shot that the owner agreed with Richard that it was touch and ball. This is an awkward shot because she's going to have to stun that over to pot it. If she pots this ball in the black pocket, then it should be game over. I keep saying that, but it's easy from here. Oh my word. Well, I didn't see that one coming. But that, I'm not going to say it until she gets this red in. But that will be a 5-4 win to the drunkest team here this morning. So well done to the Elite Fizzers, well done to Phil, Mark and Leona. Unlucky to the Blind Mice. The next game on this stream, which will be starting relatively shortly, will be the Elite Fizzers again, playing Brickworks Turncoats. So we'll be back with you in a second.
Who won that, Donna?
Elite Fizzers.
Did you win it?
Yeah.
Fair play to her.
Cracking finish.
So just bear with us, and we'll be more or less straight back on with the next match. The other team are sat waiting over the other side, so it won't be too long. More than likely restart the stream anyway. Just to grab 1 or 2 more viewers as well. So you'll get a notification in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.